Hi everyone, hope you all are doing wonderful. I'm doing great. Welcome to another episode of Storytelling and Listening. If you are new to this channel, I would love for you to subscribe and press the bell icon so you get a notification when new videos are uploaded. And if you are already a subscriber, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. So tell me this, how full is your glass? When you hear that question, it immediately you think about somebody is asking whether you look at a glass as half full or half empty, or look at life that way. And this story that I'm about to narrate is really using that glass of water as an example, but it's in a slightly different way. And it goes like this. A psychology professor was teaching a class full of students on stress management, and she started out the class with holding that glass of water, which was half full. And obviously the students were 100% sure that she is now going to start asking, okay, the typical question of whether this is half full or half empty. And the students were just waiting to hear that question. Instead, the professor had a smile on her face, and then she said, how heavy is this glass of water that I'm holding? And the students started just throwing numbers, right? 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 1 pound, 2 pound, whatnot. So the professor let the student just throw out numbers, and once they were all done, she said that from my perspective, the absolute weight of this water really doesn't matter, does it? And the students were a little puzzled, but then she continued and said that it really depends on how long I hold this. If I hold this glass of water for a minute, I'm probably good, and it's fairly light and there shouldn't be any problem. And then if I hold the same glass of water for an hour, it starts to feel a little heavy. And then if I hold it for 24 hours straight, non-stop, my hand is going to start aching, and I would probably feel the numbness and a lot of pain, etc. And she continued saying that if I keep on holding it, it's probably eventually going to get so heavy that I'm going to drop it. And during that whole time, the weight of the glass really didn't change. It's just that the longer I hold it, the heavier it gets. As the class shook their head and agreed to how she was explaining, she continued that your stresses and worries in life are just like this glass of water. And you think about them, meaning the worries and stress in life, for a while, for a short time, and nothing happens. And think about for a bit longer, then you begin to get that feeling of stress. And think about them all day long, and you feel completely numb and paralyzed and go crazy, having that feeling of loss and feeling of not knowing what to do. How am I going to solve this problem if you keep on thinking and don't let go of it? It basically numbs you and freezes your brain to even think further until you drop it, just like when you're holding that glass of water for a day and a half, 2 days, and your hand is numb and you really can't do anything until you drop it. So that's what you do to have a stress-free life, not to cling on to the worries. That doesn't mean that you don't find a solution. You rather spend your energy in finding a solution rather than holding on to it and not doing anything about it. And the takeaway from this is more like on days when you are stressed and feeling overwhelmed, you learn to embrace it and just then let it go. Some things cannot be controlled and they're totally out of our control, and worrying about it is really not going to do a thing. Instead of letting stress get to you, overcome it, fight with it, and let yesterday's worries inspire you to have a productive day today. I really thank you for watching this video till the end. If you like it, share with your friends and share in your social media. And I will be back with another story another day. Until then, bye.